You see electric vehicles everywhere in Colorado. They're part of our transition away from fossil fuels, both in our cars and on the grid, as we strive to become more sustainable. They represent the future of Colorado and the world. To document Colorado's journey towards zero emissions, me and my coworkers took a road trip in a Nissan Leaf across the state. From the mountains of the west to the eastern plains, from Grand Junction all the way to the Wyoming border. We set out to see if you can really make it through all of Colorado's landscapes with an EV. That means electric vehicle. Along the way, we spoke with Coloradans from every walk of life, how it affects their lives and their environment. We talked with industry innovators who are pushing the technology forward, people like Rexford.
Until I bought my Tesla in 2015. And it for me is like, holy cow, I can drive a go-kart every day, except it's faster, it goes farther, and I can blast my tunes.
We met with representatives of tourism in Colorado, like Corey Odell, daughter of family-owned Odell's Brewing in Fort Collins.
We were first approached about an electric vehicle charging station probably around 2008, 2009. And it has worked really well for us. Currently, we don't see the need to install another charging station, but when we get to the point that enough people are turning over to electric vehicles, we will install another one so that we can continue to support our customers and our coworkers.
And learned more about how electric vehicles are creating sustainable communities, even in far-off places like Eagle County, up in the mountains.
What's great is when we come down any of the passes in the state, we are actually making back energy. I used to drive a car that when I was driving down this mountain, hitting the brakes the whole time, I was burning gas.
It turns out the business of EVs makes a lot of sense for people in Colorado, even a company like K2 Taxis in Grand Junction.
Right now, our fleet is 50% electric. We could be 100% electric tomorrow, but unfortunately, because Colorado is still not zero emission on par with some other states, they don't sell the new 2.0 250 mile range Kia Niro EV or the Hyundai Kona EV. You can't buy them in the state. As soon as we can get cars with more range, we know we'll just make more money.
And finally, we made our way out to eastern Colorado to talk with folks like Roy, who want an electric car but has a hybrid for now. Why?
All electric vehicles do not work in this part of the world. The closest recharging station's in Fort Morgan. It's just not practical.
And we discovered for ourselves how difficult it can be.
I'm doing the best that I can to try to drive as efficiently as possible. Range anxiety is a hell of a thing, man.
The electric car has a long, proud history in Colorado, and in order to ensure our future continues to be electric, we need people like you to have your voice heard during the comment period. From now until the end of the month, visit our action page and tell lawmakers that you want electric cars in Colorado. Not just because they're so cool, but because it's the only way to fight global warming, reduce our dependence on oil and gas, and get rid of the ugly smog cloud over Denver. Then in September, be sure to join us on our adventure and learn everything you wish you knew about the electric car.